Wow, has it been a cold week. I'm sure lots of you guys at least in Canada here, Western Canada, maybe you've been experiencing the same thing. Cold snap, it's been chilly in the garage, so I definitely haven't been getting as many things done. However, I have torn apart this 5E FE, or at least I've begun to. Got the harness off, a bunch of these accessories. You can see at least the couple years of sitting. One cam, bearings and all this, everything's corroded up, gross. Timing belt is definitely showing some wear. None of that's really too big of a deal, but it was pretty surprising to see how gross and grody it looked inside here, where the cams live. Anyways, I'm going to tear apart the bottom end because when it quit running on me, it was making some sounds like there was some metal flying around where it shouldn't be flying around. So I'm thinking maybe a rod or something like that. We'll keep tearing it down along the lines of that. We got the clutch off of it. It looks okay. Where is it over here? Little tiny transmission for it. Got that all off and it's looking all right. So we'll be able to install that all. Great big pile of junk from that engine tear down that I'll need to deal with. Lots of stuff in here. Temperature should start rising, so we'll get going on the tractor and we'll get tearing apart this 5E FE, get that Toyota transmission clutch all ready to go for the Tercel build. What else? Yeah, again, moving slow, but we've got one of our steering knuckles all prepped, cleaned up, bearing in it, seal rings all nice and set in there. This one, not so much, kind of gross. The first one I did, let's see if we can see. You can see all these casting marks, right? The casting seams. First one here, I went over it with a grinder and I cleaned up all those casting marks. Just a bit, right? It doesn't need to be perfect or pretty. Well, it's a little bit more pretty. Far from perfect. Yeah, so we'll be doing the same sort of thing to this steering knuckle. Get it all set up. Get our new bearing pressed in. And we'll be off to the races. Maybe literally.